Meanest.
Beautiful. It's so just calm. The 18 plus typed out and sent. To have that recap all done, figured.
I got it all done, figured, and written, and about to be spoken if nobody has anything else to add. No? Okay, cool.
Wait.
Going.
Fuck, shit, fuck,
Oh,
God, shit, fuck, oh, God, everything's going to hell. Oh, fuck, oh, shit, oh, God, oh, fuck, oh, God. Oh, God.
This is a captain speaking. Oh, fucking cotton balls.
Alright. That's the best I could do, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
That was hectic.
Oh, fuck. Oh, man.
And by hectic, I
Wow.
mean I just scrolled down and clicked one and said, fuck it.
Fucking Mayday, we're going down.
We're
cocky balls.
We're going down on cocky balls. By the way, 18 plus stream. How we doing, gamers? Ye fucking haw.
Wrong.
Wow.
Koth can be a cowboy too. Don't take that away from him.
Don't take away his dreams.
One cowboy soul in there.
There's one yeehaw soul in there.
Cowboy, plague doctor, king,
Something wicked this way rides.
brother.
Brother.
Yeehaw, brother.
It's like a Hulk Hogan cowboy.
What are you gonna do when the plague comes for you, brother?
Son of a bitch.
With his assistant, macho man. Plague 19.
You got that bubonic plague. Ooh, yeah.
Snap into a Slim Jim, yeah.
Oh my word.
Have a Slim Jim.
And the cured meats will cure you. The vibes are immaculate immediately.
Pisces.
Already we dumb.
Alrighty. Okay.
Steeping in the dumb juice today.
Lost in the sauce.
Y'all are lost in the sauce.
Oh shit, we're live. Alright. So last session began with a couple rounds of combat as the Guy Gang fought more slads to obtain for experimental purposes. A gray and black slad were recovered, one with magical properties being taken by Victor to piece into their latest work. Meanwhile, Rexeria went on an animal buying spree as she continues to work on her crystal powers to create crystal creatures. There's a lot of C's in that sentence. It was a mixed result as Rexeria made a few squirrels, but failed to harmonize a crystal with the first Cobra that was purchased and created a crystal statue of the said Cobra. With the purchase of another Cobra, Rexeria successfully created a crystal Cobra in full working order. Feeling a good day ahead of her, Zay ventured out from the bathroom to the bedroom, gasp, to watch Rexeria work on her crystal powers, until all of her hair fell off of her body, leaving little to be seen. A few moments later, a brain-blasting sneeze jettisoned her cerebral matter out of her nose hole while simultaneously growing full butt-length hair. Cleaning herself up in the bathroom, another blow of her nose in the shower resulted in the remainder of her physical transformation to finish as everything else that had not been replaced pops out of her body all at the same time. The skeleton chart is now complete. With the Guy Gang returning to Pruxfield, Koth and Zay swap some of their transformation information to let the others know what is going on. Rexeria handed out her crystal sending stones that she made, but not before setting up a dinner date with Mannix for later on in the evening. Koth picked up a crystal, which was left on the floor after a heinous explosion, which freaked out Rexeria and Zay as they thought he'd crystallize, but then remembered that the crystals can be given different properties. Sim sent out a message to the Solstice clan to give him an update on their mining progress. They were able to obtain some quote-unquote free labor after paying off some individuals. Sim requested samples to be sent to him to the guild. Oh, and Sim successfully pooped out a golden egg, and that's where we are starting. That's it. That's recap. There you go. Have fun.
Very good,
Well,
very
this
good.
bowel movement in history.
It's very beautiful. So, what have we got y'all wanting to do today, folks? What?
Commit crimes.
Currently, Zaya's up on a roof after using the sending stone with Koth. Koth and
Yes.
Rexeria are in the main lobby with a bunch of crystal creatures.
Creatures.
Sim and Victor are in places. Where they are, I don't know. Bedrooms, lab, I don't know. Somewhere. That's the general vicinity of where everybody is.
Was there any experimenting to be had? Any rests needed? Places to go for ideas? I know. It's late in the day, so it was well, not late, but later in the day. And basically easy points to say y'all had a long rest until the morning if you wanted to, unless there were some sneaking around things you wanted to do at night. I also I do have in my notes that technically Mannix said dinner date, but we can say that the breakfast date or whatever if no one so everyone can get a long rest and we can send everyone out on their way at the same time, so to speak.
That would be nice.
Pudgy little things. That way we can get the ball rolling for everyone, unless you all wanted to do group stuff all together.
I thought you were going to say group therapy.
Group therapy. You need it. You all need it. It would be good for you all.
What are you talking
A lot
about?
of Koth
Therapy
needs
is
it.
chaos.
But yeah, technically it's right around when a dinner time would be. So what are y'all thoughts on what you're doing? I do see a message from Zay. But did the boys have dinner/nighttime plans? Or are things still cooking in the old brain boxes?
Well, I know that I am looking to go to. I think it's No, we're in Teaguth. Son of a bitch. Map. Where the fuck is the map?
The only other two continents that we could go to is Nearbeth or Praken, unless you wanted to do some
Nearbeth, thank
floating
you.
cities.
That was the one. Simply for the reason of there's a specific part that I need for my latest and quite possibly greatest creation. I can only find it in that continent in the southern mountains. So ideally, I'd like to start making my way that direction. But that's just me.
All right. Holy crap, that is quite the howl. They are really giving it their all right now. Why you gotta be so loud?
It
Why?
is howl o'clock.
What? Don't give me that, dude. Stop howling. No, I don't need to hear it. I don't need to hear it. Tell you what for. Do you all hear that back talk? All that sass.
Very sassy pooch.
Well, I guess the question would be for the rest of the group. Minus the the Rexeria going over to Mannix to chat and maybe show off a little bit of her crystal abilities. Did anyone else want to do anything here? How much time do you guys want to prep before finding your way to a new continent?
Oh, definitely want to do some prep. Need to go shopping.
What kind of distance does those crystals have on them?
I guess you're gonna have to try them and find out, aren't you?
Sounds good. Okay.
Victor, go to Nearbeth. We'll find this out.
He doesn't have a crystal yet.
Give him one.
I'm working on it.
Koth is the victor.
We are Victor now. Just the Captain Phillips meme. Look at me. We are Victor now.
Oh my word.
Nods.
Well,
My identity's been stolen. This is a serious crime.
Serious crime.
It is high crime and misdemeanors, after all.
Now I know what to do with you guys if you really fuck up something.
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
I've got ideas now. Congratulations.
Shit. Fuck. We may have done screwed us.
It'll be fine. Everything's fine. Don't worry about it.
I am very worried about it.
Just smooth brain, blissfully unaware. Everything's fine.
My brain is
Bliss
sharp, though.
point unaware.
Just, yeah, a constant repeat of like the DuckTales theme in your head.
Woo.
Ooh.
Oh.
That's all I'm legally allowed to do.
Yep. So
Yep.
you're only allowed to woo once, or they come for you. Hey, while it's still nighttime, Koth is gonna tiny fly up to the roof to see if Zay is there.
Yeah, Zay is currently there. Yep.
I need to design a really tiny Koth voice. That's the next voice mod that's coming.
Oh God.
Oh, hello. What?
Wobble.
Oh. All of a sudden, freaking Steam popped up in front of me. I didn't know what was happening. It decided to update and then open on its own accord.
They do that.
It's like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Games. So as not to scare Zay and or catch a dagger this time, Koth will appear at the bottom of the staircase that was designed and then walk up it. Pop out of the tiny form.
If it's like nighttime, you probably find Zay just laying on her back looking up.
Zay,
Hey, Koth.
are you busy?
Looks around. No.
He will nod.
We have a request.
Okay.
As we obtain more forms, we find it more prudent to be stealthy. Would you be willing to teach us?
I mean, I can try.
We would appreciate learning the basics.
All right. Right now?
Whenever is best for you.
You just want to know, like, movement wise, being stealthy, or like picking pockets kind of stealthy?
The former may be better for now.
Yeah, okay. What for all of your forms? Like the toad thing?
Lessons learned in this form can be applicable to others.
Okay. Hmm. I mean, I guess we can maybe. I'm just trying to think of it. Okay. Yeah. Sure. I might be out of commission tomorrow or for the next couple days. I don't know how long it's gonna. I haven't. transforming into a god is going to be... I'm only done with part 1.
Koth is confused, but nods nonetheless. As if he understands.
If you know what would help is some nice boots of like these, and she's just like showing her feet with her special sneaky boots.
Koth's gonna look down at his little chicken toes.
I'm sure they have something for you as well.
We may be able to find foot wraps.
I mean, depending on how many forms you have, that could get a little pricey.
Snakes do not have feet. Discount.
Yeah. And I mean, who's really going to question a snake?
It
It's a-
depends on the environment.
Well, I mean, if you go invisible and you're wearing the snake, does that count?
Snake scarf. Does that count, Kroven? Can I wear myself?
Wait, what?
If I wear the
Invisibility.
snake-
If Koth casts invisibility on himself and he's wearing his snake like a scarf, would that also make the snake invisible?
It does say wearing or carrying. So if I carry the snake, is the snake invisible? Have we found a loophole? Have we broken the spell? I'm excited.
We've lost the Kroven.
Alright, I got a moderator alert. The Emerald Ale have half of the roles just randomly disappeared.
Oh.
So that server is panicking. One more time, I was distracted by sudden panic of a bunch of people.
There's that SpongeBob gif where like everything's on fire.
Yeah, everything's on fire. Okay. My brain picked up Koth and Snake Koth.
Mm-hmm. Snoth.
Here's the rundown. If Koth casts invisibility on himself and he's wearing the snake like a scarf, is the snake also invisible?
The snake counts as a creature or individual.
Alternative take, it says anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible as long as it's on the target's person. If I carry the snake, it says
But
anything.
It doesn't work when you're carrying. Like, if you were to carry Zay, it wouldn't work on Zay. And the snake is an individual. And probably weighs more than Zay for its size.
Big snake.
Probably swallows Zay for breakfast.
Wow. Big snake. I don't think
Say
Koth can
that.
carry that.
Koth, I have a really fun idea.
Oh.
Why don't you wake me up an hour before you usually do, before the sun comes up, and then we can go do a little sneak run in the morning. Just so that I can see where you're at.
Koth will nod.
Please do not stab us this time.
Well, you have an easy way to wake me up now. Just pulls out the crystal sending stone. Shakes it.
Just all calls everyone the next morning and wakes everybody up.
I said me, not everybody else.
It's
This is a
Grandpa.
solo
How do you work
training
this
mission.
thing?
You've done it once already. You've had practice.
Gregory, I forgore. Koth will pull out his own crystal and nod once more. And then he's just gonna walk down the stairs and sit, like, dangle his feet off the edge of the house and just sit there. That's where he's gonna sit for the night.
Perfect.
It's beautiful. Um. Was there anything Sam and Victor wished to do before getting their sleep on?
Oh, not really. I'm just waiting for a package.
Yeah, it is late. Too late for her. Actually, I only require 4 hours of sleep for a full-on rest. Forgot about that. So it is not correct.
Basically, you would have a couple hours to do things before, like, full-on night hit.
Okay. How active or is the Thief Guild trading market at night?
Um, it would still have the same sellers around, but probably about half the foot traffic that it would during the day.
Well, then I would like to mosey my way over there and start specifically looking for a cloak of displacement.
I think I read. Oh, yeah. Um, it is a rare item. So, documents. No. Oh, no, where'd it go? Oh, no. Oh, there. Okay, I will open it the other way. Um. What's it under important notes or charts? Charts. There we go. There's my pricing chart. No, just open it. Don't download it. I've got it downloaded a million times on accident. There we go. You get to the guild. You do find a place that has one of them. You find it with kind of like oh, what are those stands called? One of the form stands that people usually use for like sewing, but like it's draped around one in a bit of a case.
Oh, like a mannequin?
Dress form?
Not a full mannequin, but like a dress form, like one of those like standing forms.
People make dresses around. I've seen those.
Yeah, it's kind of like just like the shoulders and torso sort of on a pole. Sometimes with a neck. But it's kind of draped around one of those in a glass case. You can tell that there's magic protecting it, sort of thing. As it is probably this stand's like most prized item. And it is labeled at 5K.
I would like to find the merchant and approach up to his stall. I have interest in your cloak of displacement. I would like to propose a trade, and I'm going to pull out a diamond worth 5,000 gold pieces.
You pull out the diamond, and look at you, look at it, and okay, hold on one moment, and shuffle, like open about almost like a huge ass tackle box sort of look. But it's full of a bunch of like smaller tools, but in the bottom of it, they pull out one of those like sets of glasses with all the different magnifications.
Jeweler's glasses.
And they kind of put them on, and they give it a look, and they ask to hold it so they can like turn it around and look at it at different angles, and pull out a couple other tools to like you give it a check. You check it for authentic sort of thing. And then yeah, after a bit, he gives you a nod and goes, "This will pay for it."
Very good. I will hand over the diamond, take the robe, and continue on with my night.
The Sam, any shopping? Or picking up anything? Or you're waiting for a package.
Did they overnight
This,
it?
it has not arrived yet. That doesn't necessarily mean they didn't overnight it, sort of thing, or that doesn't mean it's not on its way. But that it's taking a moment, sort of thing.
Could I talk to someone to have them just kind of like notify me when it gets here?
Yeah, you could tell a guard you're waiting for a package, like an important package or whatever. Another howl? Really? Guys, it hasn't even been an hour since your last howl.
It's Howl 30.
Lord, if they howled every 30 minutes, I would die. Sometimes it feels that way, though. Occasionally, they got a couple hours where they howl a lot, but... Uh, Rexeria,
Yo!
you have a date to go on.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I'm gonna feed all my animals first. And then go. I imagine they're hungry.
They probably are. I mean, you have fed one of them regularly.
Yeah.
What do you plan on feeding?
There's a bunch of crystals laying around.
Yeah, so there's a bunch of crystal laying around. I was gonna try that. And if they didn't like that, then I was gonna go order meat or something.
They do. You can tell that they're not necessarily exactly happy with it, but that it'll do. It kind of like a dog that's being picky with their dog food sort of thing.
Mm.
Like, this will be fine, we guess, sort of vibes.
Okay. Like it, or I'll feed you to the snake.
Nah, see, it's the Koibra that's being the pickiest.
Of course it is.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Koibra can get some meat on the way there. We can stop at a butcher.
It's eyeing up that squirrel. Looks tasty.
Don't I have a perfect one and then a not so perfect one, right?
I thought you had
I
already
don't
fed the
remember.
not so perfect one to the snake.
I think you're right. Yeah, I did. I can't remember what I have anymore. I don't know where my notes went.
I haven't really taken notes on
that.
on that either.
Okay. Oh yeah, so we're gonna stop at the butcher on the way there and get some meat for the Koibra, which is named I don't know what it's named yet.
You haven't named it?
I haven't named it yet.
How dare.
Better think of something fast.
Yeah.
Coming right. Blurple.
What did you
I said blurple.
Blurple.
It's not. No, it's not.
No, that's it now.
That is
His
a
name is
joke.
Blurple.
No.
Ooh.
Blurple the Cobra.
Name it Blur. Short for Blurple.
It's absolutely. If I have to.
You don't have to. But it would be funny.
Think of the chat, Matt, dude.
We'll see. I'm writing it down. Yeah, stopping at a butcher on the way for the Koibra. Get its improvement. And then be on our way to date. Right on my
Alrighty.
note of awesomeness.
You definitely get some looks. None that are like suspicious or anything. It's looks of like you have something fancy and exotic and special, and the stares you're getting because of that sort of vibes. And you make your way because of the size of the Koibra, you do have to go up the stairs.
Okay.
No elevator for you. But you do. Lulu, did you? You actually buried it. It's still a little stanky. 26. I mean, it is up. Gosh, what floor did I say? I think he was on the 4th floor. It might have been the 3rd. I think it was the 4th. I don't have that binder in front of me. It's on the shelf a few steps away, and I'm being lazy right now. Yeah, you go up a few floors and are able to find his room because he did tell you like how to locate it. That it was like fancily labeled sort of thing. Once you get to his door, well, what do you do?
She gets the Cobra to sit nice and pretty, and she knocks on the door 3 times.
Roll me an animal handling.
Of course.
Mm-hmm.
That's an 8.
Nah, it ain't sitting.
Okay, fine. Struggle. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. You just.
It
too
lays
cute.
down.
That works too.
one of those kind of like flop onto your side. There is a thud when it does it.
Like,
Just go. Flunk.
oh, okay. Turns around to knock.
There, the door, like, you get knock, and then your, like, hand kind of whooshes through. As he opens the door to, like, look out because of the loud thunk. And it's just like, oh.
Big smile.
Oh. That's what I heard.
Yes. Was trying to get her to sit pretty, but we're working on it.
Sometimes they can be tricky to train.
Yes.
I hear they're quite finicky.
That sums up about my experience. Yes. So far.
Well, good luck with it.
Thank you. I'm quite enjoying her so far. Is she allowed to come in?
Oh, yes. He looks over and goes, I do see you were successful as well.
Yes. And this is just my latest experiment.
Good to hear that, or see that you seem to be thriving.
I'm having quite a bit of fun, yes. Oh, speaking of, the crystal that I gave you earlier that I sent, it is one of many. So here is a different one. She pulls the other one out of her pocket. That is just one of two. I made a mistake earlier.
Yeah. Don't necessarily need to be part of the circuit.
No. If you want to send the other one back, that's okay. But I do plan on making more. I didn't have quite enough for my whole group. So.
He goes, well, here's this one back. And he kind of rummaged this through his pocket. Is that way you have it for your group.
Thank you. She hands over the other one. She hasn't already.
And he goes, well, come in. And you see... Why did I have to lose my notes on this? There is... what was it? Blue tablecloth. I know I had it somewhere around here. Is it on this one? No. This is what happens when you don't actually use your notebook for one of your important notes, because you don't have your notebook on you at the time. So you use something and you say you're going to transfer it into your notebook, and then you don't because you forget. And then you're like, oh, it'll be fine. I'll know right where it is. And then it comes to the point where you need to use it and you don't. There it is. Okay. You see that the table has a draped over that nearly touches the floor tablecloth that fades in and out of darker to lighter blues. The chairs themselves have kind of intricate swirling blue designs on the back of the chairs on the wood itself. And as like centerpieces, there are sunflowers in vases. As well as the plates themselves have like large sunflowers painted on them. The dishes, like the utensils and like napkins, the little ring that's holding them together looks like a sunflower. And you, like, once you're like paying attention, you recognize the smell of roasted bird leg.
Yeah.
There's, you know, some other things mixed in there, like some sides and whatnot in the smells, but you can pick out that note.
Her eyes just like pin as if she were a bird for a second. This is beautiful. This is absolutely gorgeous.
He gives a smile. It was the least I could do.
And she just has this giant smile on her face. Like, yay!
Ushers to the table, and because I've never quite been one good with small talk, I always tend to loop back to, well, depending on who I'm around, the job, but which job changes depending on the ears that are listening.
I can understand that. Small talk is not exactly my forte either.
Because being relatives to the dragons, is it? No, it'll be rude. Try not to be rude.
Oh, well, now I'm curious.
As well, it's rude to ask a lady their age, but I'm curious because you're related to dragon.
Mm-hmm.
What your normal lifespan looks like because of that.
Not me quickly looking up.
Hi, hon. Going down. You need a belt? No, those pants don't use a belt.
car and get the other green teas. I'll figure that out here for you in a second. Sorry, I'm going back out there.
His pants came untied and he was carrying food bags. His pants were around his knees.
Oh no!
Hello, Caps Lock. I didn't know you were on.
Oh my god. The secret of COVID.
So, I see here from a D&D thing, they usually hit maturity around 20 years, and then after that, it dramatically slows down. From hundreds to thousands. In range.
The other source that I found, which was like the next source down, said lives about half as long as their base form.
I was about to ask
dragon.
Dragon she was after, because I don't remember. Was it Black Dragon?
Yes.
Oh.
Reaches adulthood at approximately 125 years, becomes an elder around the age of 900, ancient around 1600, passes away by 2200. That's just one place. Not any D&D. Oh. So I don't know if we want to pay attention to that.
Okay. That one's different. I will just take that one. And go with like it's possible to like hit your lower thousands.
Okay. How to word it? Well, I know that we can reach at least a fair few hundred. Not quite sure about anything over 1,000, though. Only my most ancient of elders have reached that. Only the lucky ones.
As well, then did you ever live on Dragon Island by any chance?
It's where I grew up.
As well, we kind of have that in common, sort of. I lived in its underbelly for quite a few hundred years.
Wow. That's a small world. How, you said you were in the underbelly?
Yes.
May I ask how you got out?
Oh, there are plenty of ways to get in and out. Just um, only specific dragons worked in those areas or knew about them due to the hazards.
Ah,
So I was pretty alone down there for the most part once uh, my father had up and moved back for his plans. Um, but I did learn quite a bit about dragons at the time. Hun, are you alright? Did you try and breathe your food?
What?
You were just dying over there, so I thought you tried to breathe your food. He's just joining in on the high part of the high crimes.
nice.
Um, because I'm hoping to possibly convince a few dragons to join our cause, and that might be easier with your help if you're in good standing with your family, though, or your kin. Um,
So far as I know, I am just fine unless something has changed while I've gone. Which, family dynamics again. But I believe that My family is still in good standing, and I am still in good standing with my family.
As well, perfect. That can help things move along, and I don't know how many. He gestures towards your crystal Coibra. I don't know how many you've made, not necessarily of that variety, but I assume with practice comes a few many. If you ever want any of them off your hands, I can go ahead and transfer them to the kind of starting location, if you will. That way you don't have to worry about housing or care.
All right. There are a couple I would like to keep, but yes, that sounds like a good idea. I have a few at this point, a fair few. A couple of rabbits, squirrel, snake, more.
Delightful.
Yes.
Keep that up and we'll have a whole zoo in no time.
Yes.
Kind of
Quite
gives
the
a smile.
Yes, thank you, George.
He was not amused by the joke.
No, he was not.
He scoffed. So that was a Georgie scoff. Was there anything Rexeria herself wanted to go over?
No. Probably, but not right now. Brain smooth.
Brain smooth. Alright. Well, you two have a lovely dinner. Proceeds with attempts of small talk. And you end up having a nice night and then a long rest, and everyone has their long rest. However, Zay, you are woken up early from you still got your long rest. You're just woken up earlier than anyone else via Koth alarm clock. There we go. What does the Koth alarm clock sound like?
In order to not get stabbed, and because Zay told him to, Koth will take out the crystal quite literally at the bottom of the staircase, however many feet away, and just call Zay on the crystal phone. I guess there's no ringtone, is there?
It was described as a hum, I believe.
It kind of will do a little like beep beep beep, and then kind of like a little vibrating that hums a little bit.
Oh man, I gotta put this on a silent mode or something. This ain't vibing with me.
Get be stealthy with your phone's on ringtone.
Good morning, Koth.
Rather than saying anything, Koth is gonna walk up the staircase and like poke his head over the top and nod.
It's safe. I'm not gonna stab you.
He will walk the rest of the way upstairs and put the crystal back in his pocket.
Good morning.
Good morning. Are you ready to go?
Another nod.
So many nods lately. I don't know
So
what to
many.
do.
It's
And
an
then
oversaturation of the market.
I guess Zay is just gonna be like, okay, did you find any sneaky boots or anything? Footwear?
We may have been sitting on the edge of the roof the entire night.
So when I said maybe you should think about getting yourself some.
We assumed that would be a shopping experience.
Mm-hmm. Like one that you would go on?
Eventually.
Right. Okay. Well, um, well, come. All right, come along then. And then Zay's gonna go down the stairs.
Koth will follow.
And then Zay's gonna be like, all right, so we just kind of gotta, like, stick to the shadows. Uh, don't spend too long out in the open. Try not to step on anything that'll make any noises.
Koth is nodding along as she explains things, trying to retain as much information as possible.
And then Zay's gonna be like, okay, I don't really know how exactly we can test you being sneaky, but I don't know. Maybe like one time around the outer ring of the city, trying to stick close to walls and stuff.
We will do our best to not be caught.
I guess it's time to be stealthy.
Filthy time.
Roll for stealth.
All right. So Koth is gonna. Oh fuck.
Oh no.
The dice have chosen otherwise. Oh fuck me. That's a 12. That is one of the lowest possible rolls I can do. Oh wait, I have a thing. Hold on. Okay. I have something called knowledge from a past life. When you make an ability check that uses a skill, you can roll a d6 immediately after seeing the number on the d20 and add the number on the d6 to the check. Can I do that here?
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. D6. Don't fuck me. Yeehaw. That's a 4, bringing it up to a total of 16.
Nice. I have a total of 26.
I'm baby. Okay.
So you do all right. Like you, Koth, you feel like your cheeky nugget brain is like the one soggy chicken nugget. It is now 2 soggy chicken nuggets.
Hell yeah. That's twice as many as usual.
Ooh, the doggies made a way of saying.
A
Oof,
little
bark to
bit
bark.
more. Keep practicing, Koth. You'll get it.
Yeah, well, yeah. What are some of the tips that you give him?
Like from before, as I was saying, or like after watching them.
Yeah, like while you guys are moving around, while you're watching them, like the areas you like notice him trip up.
Maybe. Well, you're kind of tall. Maybe get a little bit lower.
He's gonna scrunch down a little bit.
You're you know, I failed to mention this, but you are kind of wearing all white. Not great for nighttime.
We will look into more appropriate attire.
And in a pinch, if you need to, maybe think about going invisible. You might be able to get a tattoo. Can you get tattoos, Koth?
We do possess flesh.
You had to say it like that. Okay.
Technically, leather can be dyed.
Shrug.
It is.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Are you made of leather?
We are less than hydrated.
Oh, drink your water, bitch.
We do not consume.
Oh, right. Okay.
The
Well,
most dehydrated you can
Thirsty.
ever fucking get.
he's a
His voice super funny.
dehydrated. Oh, even worse. He's a dehydrated chicken nugget.
Freeze
That's
dried.
why he. That's why he gets damp. Is to get.
Just
Yeah,
add
that's how
water
he
chicken nuggies.
rehydrates. Water chicken nugget!
Space food chicken nuggies.
No!
You like bite into him without water, he's just crunchy and dusty.
Unsubscribe.
You're like a. You're like a
Oh,
pack of ramen. Crunch, crunch, crunch.
Fantastic. Chicken flavored ramen.
my word.
I mean,
Oh,
I
crazy.
guess that's it.
I say, while you guys are out on your stealth run, Sim,
Yes.
you get a knock on your door, and you hear one of the guards say a package has arrived.
Oh boy. Time to get my package.
It is pretty early. Like, it does rouse you from your sleep. And when you do open the door, he has kind of a bit of a slight head nod of a bow. And he goes, "My apologies. You made it a point that it was urgent and wanted it right away. Sorry if I woke you."
Oh, no. Perfectly fine. Perfectly fine.
And he passes over the box.
Oh, thank you very much.
And he is, morning, and if you need anything else, please let us know. And he hauls his butt back down the hall, down the stairs, and you have your package.
Indeed. I'm trying to find where my notes were on this material, and I can't find them.
No, okay, I didn't type out anything for you on it yet, so it would just be the notes from the letter.
Okay.
Did you have anything in mind or remember what you wanted to do with it?
Oh, well, remind me what it was like supposed to do, at least from what I had gotten from Lord Solstice's notes.
So
He had like an idea of what this material did, and I can't for the life of me find what I had on it.
Now I've got to find. Gotta find my notes on what came out of what mind now. Do I have the what in here? Mug? No, it's downstairs. On the little kind of island thing behind the sink. Is Grandma home? Yeah. Okay, yeah, give it to her. And with the school pictures, you could order mugs now with the picture on them. So we ordered one for Grandma. Because Grandma always drinks coffee. So Zoe wanted her to be able to drink coffee with a picture of her face on it. And it came in today. She's ecstatic. If I remember correctly,
Magic. The elemental
didn't
magic
I
flows very
the what?
easily through it.
Yes, I was gonna say, didn't I give you the one that bolstered magic? That had the those ones in particular now, it would technically take some testing for Sim to figure this out. But basically you can store spells in it.
Oh.
If, like, at the end of the day you have spell slots left, you can pump that into the stone. Now, certain size stones will only hold so much.
Okay.
You can also put like certain spells into it, like instead of necessarily technically casting them, if you kind of pump that casting into the stone, it will specifically have that spell to use later versus the spell slot. But then you could give it to someone else that doesn't have that spell, and they could trigger it from that rock.
Okay.
And again, depending on the size of the stone, would depend on how much or how many charges basically that it can hold, how many spells it can hold, sort of deal.
Okay.
And you have what would I equate the size to? In this, it was like a padded box, so nothing got damaged. You have one in it that's about the size of like a peach pit. You have a couple more that are like you have to open up little like ring boxes. That are could be made into kind of like chunkier rings. Would be around the size. And of course, there's a note of here's the samples of what we're getting out of the mine. It also says that we went ahead and sent you samples of the other mines' products as well, just so you can refamiliarize yourself. And there is a stone that looks like I have to open up the right page. Load, please. No, it's not in that one. It's in the other document. Wrong D&D document. I panicked for a second because the pictures didn't want to load, and then they finally loaded. Where is it? No, don't. Let me copy the image. Okay. No, come on. Fine, I will find that stone on Google again, since it will not let me copy it out of that document. Why? I got like greens and turquoises and reddish browns in it. You've got one of those. And you've got Do-do-do. Is it good? One. And one of these. It's kind of reds and oranges and yellows. One of each of those is in the box as well.
Do I know what these are?
Nope, the letter did not state what they were. It just stated, like, here's the product you already know about to refamiliarize with it. And so you have, like, samples, like newer samples, so to speak.
Oh, some neat rocks.
You got some neat rocks.
All right.
But I would say it's at this point that Zay and Koth will be getting back from their run. Victor would be waking up from his long rest, as well as well, Rexeria sometimes sleeps in, so we'll let Rexeria decide on this one. Do you wake up early this morning? Early,
No.
quote unquote, on time?
Uh-uh.
What prep and where would you like to go to try and find the quickest way to the next continent? What do you want to shop for first? Is anybody going to wake up Rexeria, or is she gonna wake up to everybody running errands and gone?
Well, I mean, Zay'll go wake up Rexeria. Just kind of do a little like jump and plop down on the bed. Wake up.
What? No.
It's time to get up
Why?
because I feel great.
Fine. Fine, I'll get up.
So, how was your date with Mannix?
He decorated his entire space for me. The place was
Ooh.
filled with sunflowers. No one's ever done anything so sweet.
Ooh. He likes you.
I sure hope so. I mean, definitely helped win me over.
So what now?
Continue to get better at what I do. Send the animals over so that we can start. Yeah.
You gonna make any more?
Oh yes. I have to get this right so that I can just do it, you know? Just get better. Keep practicing.
Hmm.
God damn. Hector, no. Every time.
Okay, well, have fun with that. And then Zay's gonna go back up to the roof.
Okay. Okay,
What?
bye.
What? Was there something else?
Not really, actually. He's kind of like us. Talks about the job. We tried to make small talk. It was adorable. Yeah, that's about it.
Okay. Well, actually, you should get ready because,
Yes?
well, I mean, I was gonna ask Zulanon about the next step here.
Yes, I will go get ready. She goes and gets dressed.
Don't want him exactly popping in while you're not decent.
Oh, why not?
I mean, I can call him right now if you want.
No, I'm joking. I'm
He
joking.
wants
Don't
to
do
put
that.
on a show. Wants to put on a show for Jen. Beautiful.
No, she goes and gets
Alrighty.
dressed.
While she's going and getting dressed, Victor, was there any morning shopping? Were there any people that you wanted to talk to or things you wanted to loose ends fix up before heading out to New Continent?
Well, one second. I need to look something up. Do these ghosts? Around how much would a pair of bracelets of defense cost? They are a rare item.
So bracers of defense?
Yeah,
Is it
it
rare?
might be. Yeah, it might be more than I've got on me.
I thought they were. Oh yeah, they are rare. I think they're just rare, and I've never agreed with it because of only boosting your AC +2. I don't think that should be. Um, they. Let me reopen my stat chart. I was dumb and closed it. You'd be able to find them for around 500.
Yeet, I would like to purchase one. I need to be not touched.
Alrighty.
And my other question is, would I be able to find any like lightly enchanted knives? Probably one dealing cold damage for around 200 gold.
I would say you can find daggers that dealt cold damage for that price.
I would like to purchase one that deals. Or actually, hold on. So that is a potential. What about a enchantment of some sort that would enable? Actually, no. Never mind. That idea needs to be workshopped more. I'm going to hold off on the dagger, I think.
He's coming up with ideas.
My brain may be smooth sometimes, but I'm not sure if this is one of them times.
Bum bum bum. Does it possibly have to do with element switching?
Yeah. Element switching and potential of actually no, element switching probably would work better for what I'm thinking. Yeah, element switching.
Um. So I do kind of have a system for that, in which you basically pay um it's the 200 for the base, like the one element sort of thing, but then an extra 100 for every element you want to add on top of that. And it's a yeah, outside of combat, you can just switch through them willy nilly. I don't give a care. In combat, it's basically a bonus action to switch the element up. But in these ones cases, it deals an extra die of damage of the elements type.
Okay, but it still deals standard dagger damage.
It still deals standard standard dagger damage. There we go. Wanted to tongue twister that up real hard. Plus an extra die of the element that's chosen.
Then in that case, I would like to obtain one with the proper. Would I be able to add additional elements on later?
Yes, these ones you can
Okay.
add the additional elements later. You basically just have to find a craftsman that's capable of doing that work, and then you can slap down the money and they'll do it, sort of thing.
Okay. I would like to purchase one that can switch between cold, radiant, and I need to look at the list of elements. Um, Probably necrotic. So cold, necrotic, and radiant.
So the three elements,
Would be
that
400.
would end up 400.
I do have all that much money. But that means I'm going to need to look for other cash. But should be easy enough. Other than that, I'm pretty much good. And I need to write this all down. And after that, I'm just going to kind of wait at the house or at least check at the house, see if anyone is around, particularly Sim. And if not, just kind of wait around until they return.
Sim, do you stick around or do you go shopping? Sim's alive. Sim's dead.
I am here.
Oh, there you are. Did you stick around or did you go and do some shopping, or are you ogling the stones from the package?
I'm looking
Um,
at rocks.
you looking at rock?
So
Victor,
just chilling in my room looking at the rocks.
you arrive and Sim's still looking at rocks.
Ooh.
How does Victor approach the rock junkie?
Just gonna walk over. Not in a new cloak. Sim, I am planning on traveling to Nearpath here soon. I was wondering if you had any interest in traveling along, as I know you have some businesses out there.
Oh, I don't see why not. He's gonna hold up the two strange rocks. Oh, but would you know what these by any chance?
Do I recognize them?
Make me an either nature or arcana.
I'm going to do Arcana. Ooh, that is a 24.
Nice. Okay, so let me flip to the page that has those. The one that is the yellow, oranges, and reds. You know that one to be commonly used with adding the ability to do fire damage to weapons. They're also used in the production of the fireball beads. And when processed wrong, or when smashed or broken in a like shattering sort of fashion, they do tend to explode in fire. The other one, you wouldn't know quite as well. You get you kind of get the feel that it has something to do with water, like you've read somewhere. Um Something that kind of fits the description of that one. That it has to do with water and that element, but you can't quite recall the details as well as you can with the fire agate.
I will explain all of this to Sam.
Aha.
And then the other one that I don't have a picture of because I never got a picture for that one. That's Thor's magic. You would remember reading about a stone that stores and transfers magic well. That kind of has that look. I would say you can't quite tell if that is like the same one because a few gems have that same like similar look and you're not necessarily an expert sort of thing. But you would be like, oh, that kind of looks like this sort of thing.
Okay.
But also similarly that one, it's just in the same area, so you'd kind of see all of them.
Well, I have some business to conduct. Well, I think here shortly money will be no issue to any of us.
Oh, perfect.
Well, yes, Nearbeth sounds like an excellent idea.
I also have business in there. I'm going hunting. I'm looking for a particular beast. Have you heard of the Remoras?
Probably not.
Yeah, I don't think that would have been Brite on his.
Was that something taught in the School of Hard Knocks?
I mean, it's a very hard knock lesson to run into one of those unprepared. Well, they're a particularly nasty beastie, full of fire and hate. And I happen to need one for my work. Though I must confess, I might require an additional set of hands for the job. It's
That description of being filled with fire and hate sounds like we might need an extra pair of hands.
yes. I might need to find, if money will not be an issue here soon, a group of expendable mercenaries to run in first and soften things up, while I can come from behind and do what I need to do. Of course, the mercenaries will still be used, even if they should fail.
All right.
We do have to start building an army after all.
Yes. Yes, we do.
Put some of Koth in a Rimmereth.
Oh no, I'm
Oh,
not
Lord.
planning to. I've got much bigger plans for it. The ultimate fucked up beastie.
Find a baby Rimmereth and put Koth in one of them.
Who knows? Maybe the adult that I'm looking for will have a baby. God, I hope not. That would be harsh. I don't want to fuck with two of those things at once. One of them is bad enough.
So my brain took that in a different direction. Like that would be harsh to like kill a monster and its kid. And then I immediately thought of the ethically sourced children.
This would be an unethically sourced child.
Not what he means at all.
We're very against unethically sourced children.
Professionals have standards.
Oh my god.
The ethically sourced children. Good shit. Good times.
Great oldies from the edge.
Will never be forgotten. Well then, with that settled, in the girls' room, once Rexeria is dressed, you try and do a bit of summoning, if you will,
Yep.
so to speak.
Yep.
What? How are you wording it? How are you trying to summon Zulanon?
Zulanon, it's Zay. I'm done with the first part of my transformation. If you could show up for the next part, please.
Hear a knock at your door.
Is it
Anyone else?
the balcony door or the
hallway door.
hallway door?
What's it? It depends on how much you're paying attention, but the others could possibly hear the knocking. You definitely tell it's not their door, but that one of the doors is being knocked on. But yeah, the hallway door just gets a knock, knock, knock.
Zay gets up and goes to answer.
You open the door and him standing there. A slight, just the ever so slightest bit of a smile lifting up the corners of his mouth.
Hello. Good morning. Good morning.
Morning. I see you're doing well. You've survived, and it seems done. Yes, you're done cooking. He kind of shakes his head and goes, I probably could have used a better word than that, but it's the first thing that popped into my head.
Shedding, shunting, shitting, anything that starts with an SH, really.
Well, For the next part, you because there's no quite exact telling when the cosmos will decide to put you through what trials when, but it's basically like a little door in the back of one's mind that only a very, very, very specific maneuver can unlock it. And then once it's unlocked, well, it's a pass or fail. Though, fail, depending on how bad the fail, you'll still be alive. You might be horribly, horribly traumatized, but alive.
Great.
It's like, but for the start, ready for a bit of a migraine. That's what it'll feel like when the gates open, so to speak.
I suppose so.
Yes, well, good then. And with that, he lifts up his hand, the palm of his hand. He without even missing a beat, strikes you in the middle of the forehead. There's a bit of a magical glow right when the palm of his hand hits your forehead, and it has the force to kind of knock your head back a bit. And instantly it is an annoying migraine.
Mm-hmm.
I think he kind of looks in a bit more and goes, "Good morning, Rexeria. Sorry I didn't greet you a few moments earlier. It took me until now to realize you were a functioning being in the room."
Quite all right. Good morning. How are you?
Not quite well. Did you or any others of your group wish to have a chat before I majorly went on with other business?
Ow.
What just happened?
Zay's migraine.
Oh, that makes more sense.
This is that he just gives her a gentle pat on the head.
Oh. I did want to talk to you.
Yes, well, I'm all ears, unless it was a more private matter, then I can be all ears somewhere else.
Not a private matter. I just, out of character, I lost my notes.
Uh-oh.
I lost my notes, and I don't know how I phrase things. Hi, Dad.
Hi. Slices of apple sitting on counter. They yours?
Okay. Smooth brain. Such smooth brain. Everything's happening right now. Smooth brain.
I don't know how to explain this in 25 words or less.
This is about your wish.
Yeah.
Was it the one that we were talking about?
Probably.
Do you need help
Yes.
remembering what it was?
Yes, I do.
Oh.
Help.
This one.
Yeah, but I decided I didn't want to do that.
Oh,
Because
then no, it wasn't what we were talking about.
yeah. I decided against that because of a certain somebody. This is somebody's.
All right.
Yeah. Shit, did I just never come up with a secondary? Because that's entirely possible. I may have just forgotten.
That's the only one that I remember you telling me about.
Then I probably just forgot. Shit.
I mean, you had talked to me about panicking on how to word one, but not exactly what it was.
Yeah. No, I was panic on well, so like I wanted to be lucky, but I think that's a bad idea. There was one idea though. I
Do I need to tell a child that you're ready for bed? I haven't.
Going through my own transformation. What do
Do I be ready for bed, kiddo? He just looks at her and goes, "Well, did you have one?"
Yes. I'm so sorry. I was wondering if I could get essentially some help in my own, not necessarily transformation, but access to abilities.
Because your own access to abilities. He goes,
I'm sorry, my mother just walked in. For fuck's sake. I love her.
Bashti Cooper. Yeah, as well, that can be done. And done in a couple different fashions, but like, what would you say you'd want to be able to get the most out of your abilities. Like, what would be your focus skill if you to put it one way?
Well, I'm probably having a little too much fun. This is a little weird to admit, but a little too much fun. Creating my little crystal creatures. But I have been meaning on working on transforming myself as well into sort of living crystal. As for focus, I suppose I hadn't thought of it like that.
Because, well, the creature thing is basically a focus, a gift, so to speak. And since you seem to have a liking to it, that's probably what your gift is.
I suppose so, then.
You just need to be able to harmonize or resonate with it better.
Yes.
Is that could be worked with. And his forms of deals for this to happen. What did you have in mind?
Well, I was told that you would work with me on payment.
I do, but it's one thing to demand a payment and another one to see what a person believes it should be at their heart of hearts, or if they'll be truthful about that. It tells a bit about a person. It also tells a bit about, some people you can tell are lying through their teeth and just trying to get a discount. So you charge them the full amount that you can safely get out of them, so to speak. Where others, if all they have is one gold in their name, a copper for a wish is so much more meaningful than, say, any amount of coin from someone that's a noble that wants for naught because money is expendable that they don't have to focus on.
Well, I can't say that money has been a problem as of late. But also, I was thinking, see, what I'm best at is, let's just say the manipulation of flesh. in multiple ways. Whether it be my own or someone else's. So abduction, assassination, performances at a party or something that is particularly influential. I'm very good at what I do. But a favor or two? Not small ones.
How about this then? I have an individual who I need to be gotten to a place. Be where are my notes on this person? He needs to be brought back to her people. And I happen to know, because I'm a bit nosy, where a couple of your party members are going. Now, whether or not you go with them or not, that's up to you. And if you trust them to bring this person to where I tell you this person needs to go, is up to you. But I have someone.
Yes.
And if you get her to her clan safely, then you will have and keep your wish. I'm not going to be one that says only once you finish it, then you get everything. No, I'm going to do it now.
Oh.
But if you fail, it will get taken away.
That's fair.
Possibly, and then some. Depends on how badly you mess up.
Ah. Right. All right. Then where are we going?
You will need to go high up into the mountains of Lehelet. I happen to know at the topmost of those mountain ranges of the northern part of Nearbeth, elves still roam of a particular tribe. And this person happens to be of that tribe. Here's the catch. She is wanted.
All right. Makes things a little bit more difficult, but not horrendously so. Well, we will see about that.
It was a couple different continents. No, basically, a few different people that are high up want her for different reasons. And it's not right for her to be captive in such ways for the gift that she has. The lower amounts of people who are paying the least for her are offering up payment for travel expenses, food, and anything needed to get her and get her back, plus 1,000 gold. Just so you know what some of them are offering. You are not to turn her in to anyone offering anything. You are to protect her and get her to her tribe.
That I can do.
Perfect. Where did I got the file open? Yeah, no, I do want to use that picture of her. There is a slight flash. As he waves his hand, and then both you and Zay see her. Very, very pale white skin, pointed ears, purple and blue hair, very long, very wavy. Horns coming out of the upper forehead region that kind of more thin and dainty, kind of look like like branches, kind of curved branches. or young deer horns, but a darker brown. And her eyes are wrapped over. Now granted, unlike this image, they are like clean wrappings. And she's got a currently like a formal frilly-ish dress. And she kind of moves her head as if she's looking around. And
Is she physically there?
Yep, she is physically there.
Okay.
Where is... No, that's not what I'm looking for. Where did... There it is. Here's Teresia. And there's... I have found those who I trust to get you home safely. You are going to be left in their care. And she nods. And yes, she nods. I did say nod.
Woo!
Because I do hope you will all get along very well. Just the nods, boys.
Nod force.
Nod force.
Oh my word. He then looks at you and goes, well, should I head out? Should I knock on doors? Should you knock on doors? Will they just call me or say anything?
Uh,
They'll call you.
have you she's here. And then Rexeria points at herself. Did you
It goes, darling sweetheart, oh my gosh, it's done. Just because you didn't feel anything or I didn't touch you doesn't mean something didn't happen.
She just holds her head in her hands like
He points to thing, goes, just because this one is going through literal hell,
Hi.
it's because of the things that she wants. Yours is simple. It's already there. It just needed to be, the little switch needed to be flipped. It'll basically come to you a lot easier. When you try and do something or think of doing it, it'll be like you've been doing it for years, so to speak. So it's not necessarily like you're not going to readily feel stronger or feel different. It's more of when you go to do something, it will be because I don't know if you've been one to ride a bike, but the saying is, once you've ridden a bike once, you could put it down for years and pick it back up, lickety split. Kind of like that, so to speak, except for you didn't have the beginning part. It was all booted up and in ya, and it'll be there.
thank you. Sorry. Thank you.
As well, I will be on my way then. And
Bye, Zulana.
goes, have a nice trip. I hope your trials go well. Look at they. And that the mind can be opened.
Yep.
And
Thanks,
he
Zulanon.
you're welcome. You say thanks, but I know you're going to hate me. Not truly hate, but you probably already hate me a little bit for what you just went through, but not. That's a different type of hate. Anyways, good day. And walks into the hallway and vanishes. And you have Teresia in your room.
So she's got those wraps over her eyes, yeah?
Yeah. But she does, like, she's moving her head like someone would if they were looking around.
So, how'd you find yourself in this predicament?
She the head turns like face point directly at you, Zay. And she goes, I spun a top one too many times and found out what it did. And became a target.
Oops.
I mean, it happens to the best of us, I suppose.
Well,
Kroven,
Yep.
do I recall seeing this face on any, like, wanted posters for the Thieves Guild?
Oh, you definitely would have.
Alright. Avoid taking Thieves Guild
yeah,
transport.
that is going to make things a little bit more difficult. Yeah.
Well, isn't there transport like in the city, like
Yeah.
like from city to wherever?
Mm-hmm.
Before we go out, would you be opposed to me changing your look a little, just so that no one recognizes you?
How so?
Just like different colored hair and
A little bit of makeup.
yeah.
Will it change back? It won't be permanent?
No, it won't be permanent.
Okay.
It's basically like you take a shower afterward and it all comes off, really. Or if you know, the cleaning magic thing that'll make it come off.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah, that one. Yeah.
It's okay then. Yeah, it's like makeup, sort of.
Just for disguising.
Mhm.
Well, then I guess they will start on that if we're going out whenever. Rexeria, do you want to check with the guys to see what they want to do? Because now that we
Yes.
have some goal.
Yes. And are you okay with this? Is this all right? I know it's a bit of a last minute thing.
You helped me. I'm gonna help you.
Thank you. All right. Okay. I'll go see to the boys.
And so it's Teresia, right? Teresia?
She,
Terry? T?
she can call me Terry. That works too. It's Teresia.
Teresia, okay. Would you prefer a redhead or a blonde?
Um, she kind of thinks for a moment, like, sways back and forth.
Or maybe just a dull brown, make you not stand out so much.
So how about a brown? It would make, and she kind of taps the horn. She uses maybe this color.
Oh, we can. I mean, you have so much hair. We could probably just. We can style it to cover it too.
She goes, it's kind of unruly.
I will
Hard to brush.
make it not. Okay, come with me, and I'm gonna like take her hand. Can you? Are you able to see? I don't know how this works.
Yeah, I can see.
Okay.
Sometimes in certain areas, because of the situation, it worked better pretending that I couldn't. But I can. Just don't take them off, okay? Like when you're doing my hair and around my face, don't touch the wrappings.
I won't. Don't worry. I know someone that has wrappings, and they don't want them taken off either. So
I don't want you to accidentally get hurt.
oh, okay, fair enough. I'm not gonna question it. Just follow me to the bathroom, and we'll get this hair under control.
She follows you.
Disguise time.
Yeah, you work on disguising away. Rexeria, which of the boys you go find first?
Where's Koth?
Good question. Where is Koth?
Good
Koth
question.
dead?
Where is
Oh.
Koth?
Koth is an enigma.
Yeah, basically. I don't know. Koth's probably just chilling on the couch for a minute or two.
I was gonna say in the kitchen in a cauldron.
Yeah, being chicken noodle
Being
soup.
made
The
into
usual.
stew. The huge.
So Koth is in the living room, sitting on the couch.
Yeah, probably. That's a good place for him.
Playing with a snake.
Playing with Koth Snake on the couch.
He's carrying out.
Sees this, then just like turns straight around. No. Koth. Would you be willing to meet me at the say in my room, please? Krishana and I.
You get a nod, and he just stands up as if he wasn't doing anything.
Let's go find Sim.
All right. Well, I guess Koth will
You're
follow
coming
along.
with me.
Yep. Glad we clarified.
I see what's about to happen here.
Immediately runs into the room. No, he'll follow.
Alrighty. The next room, like the blah blah blah. Sim's room is before Victor's room. Victor's room was at the end of the hall, so you would naturally come to Sim's room first.
Victor's room, then.
You go to the back of the hall. All right.
I paid attention. I was totally paying attention. God damn it.
Bravo, bravo.
I
Do
thought I
you
would
do,
get the dungeon.
do you
Which
get?
one's first?
You would get to Sim's room first, is what I said.
In Sim's room.
Okay.
My brain dyslexia.
The brain fog.
It's so bad. It's so bad today.
I assume knocking at that door.
Yep.
Sim and
If
Victor,
she's not, Koth will.
you both hear a knock on Sim's door.
I assume Victor's closer to the door, so I'll just kind of like nod at him to answer it.
I will open the door.
Oh. Perfect. Just the two I wanted to see.
Sim's got a blue rock in his hand. Do you know what this is?
Does Rexeria know what it is?
Rexeria is not gonna know what that is.
No.
We know that's not her forte.
She rolled a 6 too, so no. Again.
Rexeria's just like, oh, it's pretty.
Yeah.
That's a rock.
No, that's
They're
gorgeous.
not rocks, they're minerals, Marie. That's literally just been playing in my head this entire time.
Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
Yeah.
Alrighty, you've got the boys' attention, Rexeria.
Well, come on, let's go.
Oh,
I need your attention. We've got a job.
what's the job?
Well, she's waiting in my room.
I would like some more information than that.
We're supposed to escort her to Lehelet, the mountains of Lehelet.
Where in the hell are the mountains in Lehelet?
Near Beth.
Oh. Convenient.
Zulanon did say something about being in a similar direction. I believe.
I look in my notes.
I could be wrong. Brain fog. Smooth brain could just be activating again. It's totally probable.
No, he did say that, but in his defense, he meant as in same continent, which is same direction. Granted, the mountain ranges that they want to go to are separate mountain ranges.
Shit.
I'm kind of planning on heading towards the southern mountain ranges. I have work that needs to be done there.
Well,
Tim, you would remember that the family has mines on both mountain ranges.
Oh.
Oh.
Which one did which mountain range did I send them to?
You sent them to the southern one,
Okay.
but there are there's a business at both.
Okay. Do the fire agates happen to get mined in the north?
Bingo!
Okay, cool. Well, I have business in the north and the south, so
Oh, fantastic. So maybe it's not exactly the right direction, but we still get to go in vaguely the right direction. Wait. Yes.
Lulu, are
Yeah.
you hunting my foot or are you hunting worm? Nope, you were going after my foot. Please don't.
Oh, jeez.
Mother, I require toes.
Um. Yeah, are you going to get them into your room for further questioning or answering?
Can I answer the rest of the questions in the room, please? The other one? Might be a little bit easier to explain.
I don't see why not.
Technically bigger room too. It is the royal, the noble suite after all. Yeah, so you managed to get Sim, Victor, and Koth all into your bedroom, and then Zay comes out with the and Snake Koth. I forgot about Snoth. Forgot about Snoth. That's just its name now. Its name is Snoth.
What about Sloth?
I was gonna think of names for them eventually, but I think Snoth is just gonna have to stick for the snake.
Yeah.
Sloth. Sloth.
First draft. Test dummy.
A girl comes out of the bathroom with Zay. She's got wrappings over her eyes. I assume Zay, you kind of just made her look maybe a little less pale.
Yeah.
And the hair's now brown and in an updo of some sort.
Yep. God, that's a lot of hair. Actually, it's good practice for me. Now that I've got long hair too.
Once everyone's in the room and the two come out of the bathroom, Rex points. This is Tercia. Did I say that right?
Teresia, yes.
Of course I did not. Thank you.
Hello? Did you guys hear that meow through the mic?
Nope.
No.
Pick that up. It was a heckin' loud one.
Oh my goodness.
Um, she gives the direction of the gentleman a nod.
Koth nods back. He's got it.
There is a smile at the nod back.
New friend. Hell yeah.
I just thought of something.
Oh.
It's not bad. It's okay.
I don't
It
trust
may or may not ever come up, but
Okay.
I realized something.
Oh. Hmm.
No. Fuck. Anyway.
Well, we heard that meow.
Heard
Yeah, I
that
heard that
one.
So
What?
rude.
What?
There is something.
It's dead. I smooshed that one. It's still up there, but it's smooshed. It's not on a live spooter anymore. You don't have to alert me to it. Are we chill?
No.
Looking at me like the fuck, mom? Why are you talking about me like that?
Why are you neglecting your child? Why are they
Why
screaming?
is he screaming?
Lulu, that is not for you. I've gone full psycho. Yes. How you running the meeting, Rexeria?
I really don't want to actually explain this whole thing again. So she's just gonna explain the job. It's like in exchange for said wish. Brain smooth, brain tired.
You give him the rundown. Got wish, must bring her back home.
No turning in. If you turn her in, I will kill you. And that is a promise. Got it?
I have no interest in turning her in the first place. I'm only here to see if the job is worth my time. If not, it's all on you. I don't particularly have any concerns.
Well, I suppose you don't necessarily have any, you don't have to come if you don't want to, I suppose. I do know that you have... No, I don't. What am I talking about? Stuff. I'm so sorry.
I think what Rexeria means is maybe swapping a favor for a favor if you need something done.
I think I might have just the thing. I am listening. Also, we need to escort this individual to the northern mountain range. Do you have any plans for how to transport said individual?
Well, transport through the Thieves Guild is out of the question. So we would either have to take a airship over to the new continent, which would take forever, or try going through city teleports.
If you're trying to go quietly, I think airship might end up being the best bet. As the Thieves Guild always has eyes everywhere, you don't know who's watching the city teleports. And with Red out of the picture, I do not believe that would be the most intelligent idea if you're trying to be sneaky about this.
Which is the...
Who wants to go on an airship?
Yeah. Who wants to go on an airship?
I mean, you guys can always, well, I don't know how long it takes for an airship. How long would an airship take to travel over to Nearbeth?
I mean, this day and age with the technologies they got, you'd it's that direction. Probably be looking at like math. Probably be looking at like a day and a half, sort of deal.
Oh shit, that's it?
That's
Sweet.
not bad at
A
all.
long
Yeah,
flight.
that's not bad.
Yeah.
Airship. Shit.
Yeah, okay, alright. Yeah, we can totally do an airship then.
We could do an airship.
Oh.
Um, let's see. You would know.
Oh yeah, I need to know how much tickets are.
The airships leave from the very there's like a couple kind of like landing pads along the near the entry gate areas on the walls, and there's one larger one that multiple crafts can kind of have people disembark and load up on the main center building. You would know that tickets usually range from 20 to 60 golds depending on how fancy or private you want your area to be. You just kind of want to be in like the main, we'll call it workers class. It's more like almost like a bunk bed situation. Bunch of people
Fuck
in
that.
the
I'm
room.
splurging. I ain't going in coach. Fuck that.
Versus,
No, especially with wanted individual. That's not like that.
Come on, Terry. We're flying first class.
yeah, versus like first class, you get your private rooms, food delivered, and it's like the fancy shit.
I don't know about y'all, but I'm going first class.
I think it makes sense in general as well for us to leave first class.
Yes, the shield dresses.
Yeah.
Woo. Before we leave, I just want to say thanks to Mimi for putting up with us.
Yeah.
She lets you guys know that if you ever want to come back and claim her as your home, she will happily kick out whoever's here.
Awesome.
Aw, and by kick out you mean eat?
Maybe. If you ask nice enough.
Okay, she does. She says that and kind of gives a caveat and goes, well, unless they are just as good as like you guys. If they're nice and feed me proper and don't make me do things I don't want to, I don't get hurt.
And Mimi, speak up for yourself, alright? Talk to the other of your family and, start being like the old days. Okay?
We'll think about it.
Because you're not just buildings.
Because, well, we know that. Oh, another howl? Why a howl this late? Woo woo woo. Woo woo.
There they are. Now they're coming through.
Now they're coming through?
Yeah.
Oh, they've calmed down now.
So it's 60 gold for a ticket there for first class there?
Mm-hmm.
I will buy mine and one for Terry.
Alrighty.
Do anybody else need funds
I am a
for
good.
this excursion?
I would not say no to that. I have spent the vast majority of my money preparing for this next leg of the journey.
I know you did.
Will totally be worth it.
So
Oh, wait, how much is Coach?
Coach is 20
Yeah,
20 what?
gold.
Oh no, yeah, I definitely need help. I don't have that much.
Are you going first class or coach? Where are you going?
I'll go Coach.
You'll go coach? Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Cool.
I'm a 1 gold having ass.
Oh.
Do
All
we
right.
put all the extra Koth in the portable workshop?
Probably. I feel like trying to bring a slab and giant snake onto an airship might be frowned upon. Just maybe.
Yeah,
We'll
just maybe.
we'll just stuff you all in the portable workshop. Just take you on the airship.
They said no.
No animals, sir. Please open up your bag of holding.
This is my emotional support giant snake. My emotional support Koth.
He's registered.
He has his little tags.
I'm sorry, sir, but for the size of that snake, you are going to have to pay for 2 tickets.
Oh, fuck that.
Double coach. All right, boys.
I'm cracking up.
Sounds like an intro to the worst.
It sounds like the worst intro to the what? The worst 80s pornography you've ever seen.
Oh no, it's snakes on a plane. Sim, Koth, do you want any? All boys in coach, girls in first class? Like, what are we doing here?
I'm going first class.
You paying your way?
Yeah.
All right. Koth? What say
We
you?
will be fine in coach.
Okay.
He's basically just luggage, so.
His leather suitcase.
Am I needing to buy your tickets?
Yes,
We
please.
can afford it.
All right. I'll cover Victor then. I got Victor, Terry, and myself.
Alrighty.
That's 140.
Is Snoth getting a ticket? A standard coach ticket? Or is Snoth going in the workshop?
Snoth's in the workshop.
Okay.
just for safety's sake. We're not trying to raise eyebrows, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All beasties and creations are currently sitting in the safe workshop.
Koth is playing cards with himself.
All beasties and safe creations need to be stowed safely inside your workshop for the flight.
Raise up. In the upright position.
All abominations must be stowed in the upright position for flight and takeoff.
Please keep your hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times while it is in motion. And it's a any noise, enjoy your ride.
Thank you for choosing Spirit Airlines.
It's really how they sound half the time, too. You can't hear those freaking systems.
So, what? That's the captain's voice now. We can't understand.
Wah, 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 wah. Yep. Fucking Charlie Brown ass.
It's beautiful. It doesn't sound like speaking through a drive-through. Yeah, you get your tickets, all aboard. You get shown to your section, your spot, or your room, depending on. Wow, that is full psycho. Lulu just looked at me and startled herself.
Like, oh shit, I didn't know you were there.
Um, and yeah, we have lift. Once up in the air, you are free to move about the vehicle.
Was there anybody suspiciously checking people out getting
Yeah,
on?
let's check our surroundings. Check for people.
Perception checks, please, and thank you. I will say, like, while getting on, like, luggage is checked to an extent. They do have, like,
Do they have a weapons policy? Do I have to take off my boots as we're like going through the line?
Oh my god.
So they do have a weapons policy, but they have an if it's dagger size or smaller, you can keep it on you.
Oh, sweet.
If it's larger than a dagger, it needs to be put into like they've got like a special area. You don't have to pay extra for it or anything, but you basically get a lockbox sort of thing, a locker, if you will, that you can put your bigger weapons into. And so that's kind of the check-in process. They're looking for anything bigger than daggers. Because, like, if they take away daggers, they might as well not serve food that needs the knife to cut. Is kind of the thought. Like,
Right.
if they give out steak knives for the meals, you can just as easily get a hold of one of those. Like,
yeah.
um,
Sorry, we eating steak up in first class.
Oh hell yes! I've got my butter knife already.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Oh,
I may
right.
have just recognized. I may have just refound that.
Perception check.
Oh yeah,
Oh
my perception
shit.
check was a 25.
Yeah, 21.
Nice.
Do the boys perceive?
I got a 5.
Mm. The boys do not perceive. Does the Koth or the Victor perception
Coach?
around?
I'll roll perception. Don't know what, but I'll roll one.
How many perception checks would Koth make if he's looking through like everything?
Well, half of them are
Well,
stuck
the
in the
others
lab.
are stuck in the lab, so he just makes one right now.
I mean,
Well,
Koth
yeah,
and
but
Coach
if like
rolled an
if
18.
they were all out, how many would he be rolling?
14.
I just need to know for theory's sake now.
One for each one that's doing a thing.
Ooh.
Everyone gets a perception check. Cool. Okay.
Good to know.
Like
Good to know.
they are
Curiosity
technically individuals. I think I heard a 14 from Victor.
Yes.
Okay. And what was the number from Koth? I have forgotten.
18.
18.
Where
Okay.
I am in Coach.
Yeah, you were in Coach. So with looking around, Coach, it's there's nothing, no one that looks like too shady or anything. You don't see anyone that's like trying to be sneaky or looking around, other than the standard just looking around for curiosity's sake. Most people are putting their bags into the little cubbies at the base of their spot. Like every spot seat has like a luggage lockup, so it doesn't like slide all over the place if they hit turbulence or whatnot.
Oh, don't
But yeah, nothing out of the ordinary. Um, there are a couple babies crying. I've got some people in Coach with kids. Whether you hate that or don't care, that's up to you.
Just more noise to Koth.
Just another voice.
Basically.
Another voice.
Probably a baby there somewhere.
You know, the odds are,
Sacrificing children. Nothing out of the
Ethically sourced.
norm. Exactly.
Yeah.
You said odds are, and I was like, 8?
With the other two, that are in the fancy area,
I'd imagine we dressed up in our noble clothes.
Noble
Yeah.
clothes.
Yeah.
Zay can probably spare one of her outfits for Terry.
Definitely. And she's around the same size, so. You get some glances, but it's more so like snooty sizing you up sort of glances. As you're walking through, you are shown where the bathrooms are. There aren't private bathrooms, but there are more bathrooms per number of people down here than there are
Mhm.
in Coach. And in your room itself, it's got like the beds, it's also got chairs. It's got a nice full wardrobe section. A like fridge with like food and drink, but more like snacky foods. It's like kind of like a half fridge sort of style, like you would find in like a hotel.
Yeah.
And there's like on one of the tables there's a basically like a sending stone, but it goes like straight to the like help desk, so you can
Ooh.
call for anything if you have needs. There's a menu paper next to it, with the times that breakfast, lunch, and dinner will be served around, and the options for them. And then also a section for like the, in between snacks you can order anytime, and the drink menu.
Well, I guess we just settle down in our spots for the trip.
Yeah, you guys rest up for the trip. Do you have any meeting times for the trip? While everybody's up in the air, you can move about and whatnot.
I think one person needs to stay by Terry at all times. At least one.
I agree with that. Terry is not to be left alone.
Terry always has a babysitter.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And
but she
usually
does
it's
not argue.
Rexeria. Rexeria is always around. Her job. Everything.
But it is a smooth flight. Eventually you guys end up landing at the Maw, where you disembark and are given one of those might as well have been hand drawn like crappy makeshift map that like only have the main buildings and like the main road sort of drawn onto it sort of map.
Mhm.
Though everyone is offered one of those on their way out. So they know where to find like the hotel or the main shopping area or the travelers help building. Sort of things. Zay,
Yep.
can you make a wisdom save for me?
A wisdom save.
Yes.
Let's see what my wisdom save is. Oh no. 10?
Oof. All right. As you guys, you've disembarked. You're all together. You're kind of deciding exactly where to go next. It is midday. And then all of a sudden, Zay just passes out.
Oh, fuck.
Jerry's gonna catch her.
Dexterity save?
19.
Yeah, you're able to catch her. So she doesn't like hit the ground.
Exactly.
But with the timing, how close we are to end time, I think we will pick back up next session with what you guys decide to do with passed out Zay and what Zay's having to deal with while passed out.
Great.
I feel like that's a perfect place to pick up next time.
Sleepy.
Well, alright, yeah. Yeah. Fuck.
Everyone say good night to chat.
Good night, Chad.
Good night, cat.
Good night, Raina. See you there.